Greetings everybody, and welcome back to another session of Adventure in Sanctuary, the Darkening of Tristram. We are starting our 7th session today, and we do have a few changes that I will need to make a little bit more apparent later on. Apologies for not playing the session which we did set up for 2 weeks ago. There just wasn't enough players that were able to make the session, so we decided to cancel it. But we are back today, and we are raring to go, so I'm going to get on with the session notes as we are slightly late because OBS wanted to fight with me today. I don't know why, but it just did. So hopefully everything will be okay. The session will go fine without any hitches, and any more hitches I should say, and we can crack on from here. So for anyone that's following, thank you very much for following us and keeping up with the sessions and the campaign. Very much appreciated. You'll know that I like to do a quick recap of the last session, just for my players' benefit and also the viewers at home. So from session 6 to session 7, welcome back, my friends. When last we met, the party consisting of just Lyra and Cornan was stood waiting for Dorian inside the second room on floor 3, after having just finished off a small group of bat demons on their own. After a while, Dorian manages to catch them both up and rejoins the long journey. Spotting the barrels within the room, he opted to break them open to see if anything was inside, and so began smashing them open one by one. Meanwhile, Lyra decided to inspect the nearby lectern and read the tome that sat atop it, which gave her valuable insight into the situation they have so blindly walked into. A battleground like no other, between warring angels and demons for total control over all creation. Cornan decided to sit for a moment and inspect his bow, as knowing his equipment well, he felt the string was beginning to weaken during his loosing of arrows, and he could ill afford another incident like he had before when facing the butcher. He refused to go into battle with unchecked weaponry, and so stayed sat down, tending to his bow. As for Lyra and Dorian, when they were both ready, they headed off without Cornan for the moment, down a long and dark connecting corridor. Along the way, they both could hear a faint male voice coming from what seemed to be a slightly open door about halfway down the passageway. As they got closer to inspect it, they realised that the voice was recognisable. Throwing open the door more to enter the room behind it, they saw it was none other than Arthas, and he was surrounded by undead, struggling to keep them all at bay. Dorian rushed to his aid, followed by Lyra, and together all three of them managed to wipe out the enemy. But not without issue, as during the struggle, Arthas was paralysed by a ghoul's vile touch and was infected with a zombie bite curse. The battle took a good amount of time to finish, but eventually the room fell to stillness. Arthas, feeling sickly and weakened, shut the door to the room tightly, and they all searched the area whilst also taking a moment to recover from any wounds they may have sustained during the battle. The search revealed a small chest on one side of the room, but the group decided to wait for Cornan to get it open, as he was definitely the man for the job. Exiting the room then, the party headed further along the passageway, with Dorian and Arthas taking the lead and Lyra following behind. They scouted ahead and followed the passage, branching into two directions, and the direction they chose had a closed and locked, moderately braced door on one side of the wall, which, after some discussion, it was decided to be left for Cornan to open. Also, as with his luck on his side and his trusty lockpicking skills, the door should not cause him any issues. However, just as the party turned from the locked door, Dorian slashed at the nearby barrels to him, which caused a chain reaction, and as his blade from his axe collided with the metal ring around the barrel, causing a few sparks which ignited the black powder within it, and as a result of this, a large explosion occurred, which caught Arthas in the blast, much to his disapproval. Heading back along the passageway, the party took the other branch and sighted a group of Flesh Clan goat demons at the furthest point of the passage, where it split into two more directions. Before the enemy could even have a chance to detect the party, our adventurers had already launched a full-out attack on them, taking them by surprise. This instantly gave them the upper hand, but undeterred, the group of creatures reacted and charged headlong back toward the three of them. Battle once more took place. As a side note, during the battle, Lyra managed to miscast one of her spells, and the magic she dabbles in became very unstable. As a result of this, there was no helpful unicorn summoned to her side from a Fey dimension. No, not this time. She grew a large fluffy beard made entirely of white bird feathers. Magic in this world can be highly unpredictable, and sometimes funny. Another interesting moment in the battle was when Dorian fumbled his own axe and tried to wrestle the blade from the enemy in front of him, only to fail miserably. With little choice, he tried to get away from the imposing enemies and grabbed his weapon, but was hurt in the process as the goat demon drove home his axe blade into the back of Dorian as he tried to slip past. The battle was tough and grueling, with many things going wrong for the party, but with the aid of Arthas being steadfast, Lyra's precise magical attacks when she's not failing to cast them properly, and the brawn of Dorian when he can hold onto his weapon tightly, they managed to take down the group of Flesh Clan demons. Searching the bodies and the area around them, the party managed to locate a rare potion, recognizing its pure purple liquid inside the glass bottle it sits in. They knew that this was a fortuitous finding, and this was exactly the thing they needed to cure Arthas' zombie affliction. Lyra handed him the potion immediately, but Arthas was reluctant to drink it, at least for now, opting to save it instead, or if a more dire situation was to arise. This brings us to the present scene. So in the short space of time they had, the party decided to resurface to Tristram. And as they sat around a large corner table inside the Rising Sun Tavern, Cornan, from nowhere, tells the others that he will be leaving the party immediately and is returning to the temple where all the orphan children are looked after by the Holy Sisters there. The orphanage happens to be situated between Carnarus and Westmarch, and the journey was long. He stood and bids Arthas, Dorian and Lyra farewell and exits the tavern before they could respond, not even looking back. Dorian, now with a heavy heart, decides that he has had enough trudging through crypts and tombs and seeks what he's owed gold-wise over at Leoric's castle atop the Highlands. So he too gets up from his chair and wishes Lyra and Arthas luck in searching of the cathedral depths and walks out the tavern, with only a side glance as he steps through the doorway. Soon after both Dorian and Corn had exited, surprisingly, a few new faces enter the tavern. And it's here, my friends, where we begin our next session of Adventure in Sanctuary.
I'll turn to Lyra and just sort of say, fat good friends they were, leaving you in a time of need. Where's their sense of duty, damn it?
Oh well. We gain some, we lose some.
Absolutely. Arthas, give me a constitution save, please.
Okay. On save, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a crit fail.
That's very bad. Right, Arthas. You were already feeling pretty bad before, what with your new affliction that you've picked up recently. But as time has gone on, as most afflictions do, they get slightly worse. Bear with me a moment, and I'll always tell you exactly what's happened. So, as you are slowly feeling your body start to degrade and decay, you're starting to notice things that are changing, like you're getting blemishes on your skin and stuff like that. So you are starting to physically start to see a change now. It's not just feeling sick. You are starting to notice things. You are, as you are getting worse, you are now taking all your saving throws at disadvantage.
How do I feel?
After that roll, and then that one, you are feeling very, very sick as you get a sudden rush of nausea hit you. You lean over and grab hold of a bowl that was brought with some food in. Obviously, you've eaten the food, but instantly you end up throwing that food back up into the bowl. It is not nice, and you can see that it's not just there's like little black spots of an unknown liquid that comes up with it. So it's not just vomit or anything like that. There is something else there. There's something in your body that is causing you to be feeling this way.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna make my little comment to Lyra, and then I'm gonna stand up, and I'll run through the the vomiting and kind of chugging up whatever is in my stomach.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna sort of stagger, and sort of say, trying to hold it back, and it's all gonna come out. And I'm gonna say, I need to find a healer. I'm not feeling very good. And then I'm gonna stumble forwards, out the door, straight into the faces of these two newcomers that have just walked in.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm literally gonna fall into them like, I need to heal that, and I'm literally gonna collide with them.
Gotcha.
Please don't vomit on people.
Okay. First off, let's get some descriptions. So, whoever's entering the tavern first is going to clash into Arthas. Either Jack or Levi. It's up to you who goes in first. But you're going to have a very close encounter very quickly. So whoever's going first, you can decide amongst yourselves. Give us a description of what the other two see.
Okay, well, Levi will be going in first.
Right, okay.
So as he's wandering in, the guy comes running out. He dodges to the side and says, some people just can't hold their drink. He shakes his head and walks on in to the tavern.
Love it.
What you see is guys wearing about 5'8", so slender build. Wearing leather armor and a green coat. He has a bow around his back, a short sword, and a bandolier with 4 daggers in. Walks up to the bar and just orders a drink. Starts listening to the conversations going on around him.
Right, okay, no problem. There's ample seating at the moment because of given the time of night that it is. You've rolled in about midnight, and it's not exactly the busy of towns as you've noticed. You've got wind of along your travels from where you were, where you started your journey. You got wind of a few issues that are going on within the town itself as news has spread. Many people have gone before you, and many people will possibly come after you. So this is nothing new to see new faces coming and going all the time in this place. Pulling up a stool, you're easily able to just go sit over at the bar quite comfortably. And the bartender, who is... I'll tell you in a moment, it is... Where are we? Character law, nope. Ah, there it is. All right. It is...
Somewhere lost in
So
the
I'll give you I'll do this for you so you can see. It's just a handout. It just gives you a little bit of information about the tavern itself, and also who runs it and who's working there. So at the moment you will see Ogden, who is the tavern owner, who looks to be a very, very slim but healthy, I'd say around 30s in his age. He's still quite young in comparison to some of the other folk that live in the town. But he's also here with his wife, who you can see cooking away at the back of the tavern. She's preparing stuff for the morning, well, I say the morning shift, when one of his workers will arrive for her shift as well. And if you're still around at that point, then you'll see her come in. But yes, he's more than capable of sorting you a drink if that's what you wish. the prices are not steep at all here. As you look over, you can see a slate with the prices on. Just what sort of thing are you looking for? Just an ale or a glass of wine, or how?
A wine. Yeah, a glass of wine, please.
A
My
glass,
good sir.
glass of wine. Greetings, good master. Yes, no problem. And he points to a small rack at the back of the bar, and he's giving you options, as to say, starting with the strongest, leading to the weakest. Obviously, strongest is more expensive. Are you looking for something in particular, or just any old house wine?
Just on house, just to clear that dust of travel from my.
Okay. All right. So he grabs a quick tankard, fills it up to the top, and says that'll be a gold, and then just slides it across the bar to you.
Thank you very much, Megan.
There's a slight eastern twang to his accent, though. As you speak with him and converse a little bit more, you'll notice that there is a little bit of a foreign accent to this particular region. And as you examine him a bit closer as well, you'll see that the way that he looks, it's not a genuine look of someone that's from this region. So at some point he has travelled to Tristram and set this tavern up himself. And the rising sun, as what it's being named, is obviously a clear indication of also something that is more towards his homeland, and that he's bringing that with him, and making roots here in Tristram.
Okay, noted.
So, okay. Arthas, you are obviously clearly not feeling too well, and as you stumble forward, you almost clash into Levi, who has entered the tavern. He nimbly dodges to the side, and you catch yourself on one of the bar stools that's next to you, and manage to hold yourself up. Holding your stomach, you exit the building, and head
Still
to
chewing
wherever
my lunch, yeah?
wherever you're looking for. Yeah, you are. Well, you probably know that. With this kind of sickness, you're not just going to vomit once and then that's going to be all gone and you're going to be feeling absolutely fine. It's not like a stomach bug. This is something completely different.
Well, I can hope.
And you can feel it, yeah. And as the cold night air hits you, you start to feel the sweat on your brow. You feel a lot warmer than usual. There's definitely something that's causing you to have a temperature.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a healer. Who do I see in sort of the night air that might be able to assist me in my state? Anyone that's got healing in magical arts?
At this point of the night, given that it's around midnight, you're not going to find anybody.
Is there no doors I could bang on? No. I need a doctor.
You could possibly bang on many doors. You've got an option of Gillian and her grandmother. You've got Pepin's door that you could go to. You've got Griswold. You've got Farnham, who just seems to fall asleep where he drinks the most. His house is kind of pointless to him, really, but it is his house. You've got Adria, who is right over the other side of the river.
She's a witch, isn't she, Adria?
She is a witch, yes.
Yes, that's where I'm going to go. If I can make it, if I'm in the condition, I'll make it. I'll stumble over in that direction.
You'll probably end up in the river, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll make it, but I will stumble.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so off you start heading off in that direction, listening to the sounds of the river. There's obviously not a lot going on. There's no hustle and bustle apart from anything you can hear coming from the tavern way. The fires in the smithy are all laid low so that they're just not overly burning. and everyone is just in general trying to enjoy, I guess, as best they can, a night's peace. So off you go. We'll put you there for now, and we'll gradually move you over to Adria, because it's a bit of a walk.
Yeah.
Especially in your condition. You're basically moving at half your usual speed to get there.
Yeah. I've met who was that I just passed? I wasn't paying much attention because I was hocking and keeping my guts up. A very unhelpful person that strode in and ordered a drink at the bar.
It would have been Levi. Levi has.
Well, Levi can go screw himself.
That helps if I get the right person. There we go. Yeah, so Levi has basically sidestepped you, avoided you, and said, and insulted you all in one go.
I know. Outrageous.
As you exit the building, you do run into another new face, another new figure that's in town. Jack, if you want to introduce your character, please. Is he there? Have we got him?
He's on mute.
Jack, you're on mute, my man.
That's usually my break.
I know, right? Are you showing everyone else how to do your trick? I'll just message him. You're on mute.
Hello,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
No
I
problem.
didn't even realise my phone was on mute, my bad.
No worries. So, just describe what your character looks like as he enters or moves towards the doorway, and he's bashed out of the way by a very sick-looking warrior-type figure.
So, my person stands at about 6 foot tall. I'd say he's got a medium build. He's not too skinny, but not too muscly either. He's got black hair, and he has a 3/4 scar across his eye.
Wonderful. Okay. In general, Jack gives a very similar vibe to you, Arthas, only he's not as armoured as you are. He does have a sword and shield with him, but he's wearing mainly leather armour. So it's kind of a mix between the person that you saw walk in before and yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just see me stumbling into the darkness, almost falling over, talking something about, must go see the witch, need help.
Yep.
My character would just call out to him, "Are you alright, mate?"
DM, where did you find these guys? Is someone helpful?
Yeah.
Just totally ignores your shout out and just carries on stumbling. Need to find Ada. Need to find the witch.
As Arthas drives out of the door, I'll just say, don't mind him. He's not been well for days. And I just kind of throw my hand around and just sigh, thinking, he's got a freaking rejuvenation potion in his bag that I tossed at him. He just needs to take that and man up.
No, he's stubborn one.
Yeah, stubborn at the core he is.
Yeah. Obviously, with the way that Arthas is stumbling out of the tavern, it is starting to raise a few suspicions, what with Ogden and Garda as well. But mainly Ogden, as she's normally out the back and out the way. But, yeah, I mean, you're not feeling well, so what can you do? So really, Lyra, the main person that is going to have the option to speak with them is you. So I'm going to leave you to introduce yourself to Levi and Jack as they both enter. Jack, what are you doing as you enter the Tavern of the Rising Sun?
I will scan the bar for an open seat and then go and order a drink of ale.
Okay, no problem. So if you easily find a space next to another patron who is sat there, and that's Levi. He's currently sipping on a cup of wine that he's bought for himself. And Ogden is behind the bar at the moment, and he's able to fetch you a tankard of ale. The prices in this place are very, very cheap, because he doesn't get enough of a custom, I suppose you could say. But there are stuff that he does have which is much better, and it will be offered at a later date. But for right now, it can fetch you just a house ale and slides it over to you, and takes your payment. If you, Levi and Jack, if you reduce your gold by 1 for me for the drinks, and then I will leave Lyra to, or you can start talking to each other. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just nod at the guy who's coming sat next to me. Just say, evening.
My character will nod back and go, "You all right, mate?"
Yeah, not so bad, but don't know what the drink's like in here, but that guy sure looked like he had a skinful.
Right, good one, mate. I'll leave you to your drink then.
Thanks, sir. What are you doing in?
I'm going to go wandering over to the bar. I'm going to ask Ogden for a pitcher of water. And the first thing I'm going to do is top it over my head and rub my face, thinking it's been a long freaking day.
Yeah, he does so, not a problem. Fetches you the water that you asked for. And after seeing you douse your face with it, he offers you a bar towel that he keeps under the counter and says, here you go. I think you might need this.
Thanks, Ogden. It's been a long day, and it's certainly not getting any shorter.
My pleasure.
So I wipe my face off, and I hand him the towel back, thinking you're probably going to need this later. Thanks again. And back to my seat, kind of wondering if I've caught the attention of the two newcomers.
Yeah. As you hand the towel back to him and he takes it, he seems a little bit chipper than what you've normally seen him. He's basically relishing in the fact that there's new faces in town, and there are actually he's actually seeing people come to his tavern, which is not as often as he would like, given the circumstances of this town. The only people that really come here now are the ones that are alive and the visiting. So all these regulars have been killed, other than obviously Farnham, who is definitely a regular. So yeah, he's feeling quite happy to see other people, and it feels a bit like, to him, a glimpse at what things were, or how they used to be, before all the problems started happening within or under the town. So it's a brief moment where he pauses, and he just does seem quite happy, looking around, and he's just looking at all the different patrons, all the different conversations. It feels like a bar, it feels like a tavern, all of a sudden, and he's happy.
Feels like a bit of normality for him.
Yeah, it feels like as it used to be, when his normal day meant exactly this, just serving people and not having to worry about, all kinds of problems coming his way. Other than the odd bar fight that may break out now and then, but but yeah, it's a nice feeling for him. He'll remain behind the bar if anyone needs him.
I'm certainly not one for small talk, but if people want to talk to me,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't push, I don't wonder, but I do look at the newcomers and I'm wondering, I wonder what they're doing in town.
Levi get up from his seat and wander over to the sitting. Just say, hello, my name's Levi. Is this seat taken?
Oh, there's nobody sitting on it.
Do you mind if I sit?
Happy for the company, seeing as I've just lost 2 of my friends.
Well, I've got this seat, and I think you look like you really.
Say that again, sorry?
You look like you've had a really hard day.
Just a bit. Cold, dark, bloody, and yeah, just a little colourful in the sickness respect. Referring to poor Arthas that dashed out the door as they were coming in.
Oh, he's with you, is he?
He's not been his best for days. I wish he'd just take the potion I gave him, but he's a bit too proud for that.
What are you up to? Sorry.
Oh, well, we've been investigating the passages underneath the cathedral where we've been made aware that there's some issues that's causing the town to, well, I suppose you can't really see it at this time of night, but let's just say there's some ongoing problems in the area.
Yeah, I did hear a rumor of some troubles in this town. Basically, why I've came, really. I've come to make my fortune and maybe having a bit of adventure along the way.
Oh, we've certainly not sort of adventure in this neck of the woods, that's for sure. Yeah, some people just aren't really cut out for what is involved with it. And 2 of those people have just waved goodbye.
So you could do with a bit of company.
Well, if you're offering, I certainly won't say no.
Nothing else to do. I'd be happy to join you for company.
Oh, well, I'm Lyra, by the way.
My name's Levi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Levi.
Would you be in need of the services of a trained locksmith?
You're a locksmith. Now that is something that intrigues me because we are in dire need of that skill set at the moment. Specifically for a few doors and a few chests, if that's of any interest to you.
Now you see Levi's eyes light up when he hears the word chest. He's like, okay, that does intrigue me. Yeah, count me in. I'd love to come and help you.
And you are, by the way?
My name's Levi.
I'm Lyra. In case you don't know what I look like, I'm sort of semi-tall sorceress with blue hair, with very, very blue eyes, and vibrantly dressed in sort of blue and white robes. So I certainly stand out from the crowd. Though I'm probably a bit dirty from blood and sort of soot and stuff at the moment because we've been through a few bouts of combat. But I'd like to think my clothing is self-cleaning, but considering I've just doused myself in water, I'm probably looking a bit drowned at the moment. But yeah, feel free to take a seat. I'm hoping Arthas shouldn't be too long. He just needs to man up and take that damn potion.
Does he need a hand? Is he going to be okay? Would you like me to go after him and
I will
drink
leave
of it and take the potion?
He certainly doesn't want my hand. He's too proud for that. I think the thought of a woman helping him is beyond his ego. But a fellow fighter might be just what he needs.
Well, I'm not much of a fighter, So perhaps the guy at the bar is. Maybe go have a word with him.
Upon hearing the word fighter, Jack will move over and he will say, I heard you needed a fighter. What for?
Well, my friend Arthas could do with a bit of support finding some assistance because he's too proud to accept some from a woman.
Aye, fair enough. I'll go and find him now.
I think he's heading towards the witch, which is to the west of here. So if you head behind the tavern and listen for water, you should be able to find his path. Though I'm guessing he probably doesn't smell that great either. That was the reason why I threw water over myself. We've been battling for a few days and we've probably not had a chance to have any kind of wash.
I'll keep my nose out for him.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Jack.
And then Jack will turn and walk out of the tavern to go and look for Arthas.
Right, okay. Very well. Jack, you head off on a rough direction given by Lyra. You listen for the sound of water. At the moment, you're not hearing anything. Luckily for you, and unknown to Lyra, is that you've got an idea of the layabouts of the town anyway. For personal reasons that we won't go into, but you know pretty much of the witch and where her abode is. And as you exit into out of the tavern, you know pretty much where you're going to go. And you just head off quite quickly, heading over there. You can see a figure in the distance over on the bridge by the river. You're not sure if it's him, but you don't know of many other people that are wandering around at this time of night, so it's quite easy to deduce that it might be. You've got a choice. You can either go heading that way, or you can keep going further up towards where the cows are in the fields, or what are left of them, I should say.
I shall go and check on the person that I can see by the water.
Right. Very well. So you make it to here. Arthas just about gets across the bridge. Arthas, as you reach the end of the bridge, I'd like a dexterity save from you, please, as you lose a bit of your footing.
Gonna have him wash up on shore unconscious, aren't you?
You should have done that potion when I gave it to you.
What save did you want?
Dexterity with disadvantage.
I'm crap at that. Oh god.
And you got a -2 as well. Or is it -1?
Oh, Jesus.
I've already added it into the roll, so it's fine. Yeah, your boot gets caught in the wooden planks on the far side of the bridge, and just as you think you've made it to the other side, you clip your foot and you fall aside into the water. It's not very deep. It's only a shallow river, so you're not going to drown or anything like that, but it does give you a bit of a shock as you fall in. You are now soaked.
You're nice and clean. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I mean, on the plus side, yeah, it's probably an improvement.
It's probably an improvement in my hygiene.
Yeah. But it does mean that all your gear and everything else is now also soaked.
Oh, great.
You don't lose any of it, but you are now clambering out of the water. Give me a perception check.
Okey-dokey.
It's a good job we don't have guns, isn't it?
Yeah. A 10. Yeah, On a 10, I would say that you managed to catch a glimpse of a figure coming in your direction. You can't make out who or what it is, but you can see that it is a humanoid figure. But it's very, very shadowy and like pretty much featureless at this point as you wipe the water from your eyes.
I'll call out in my hoarse voice, Adria, please help me. I need your help. I'm not feeling well. Something's very wrong, Adria. And I'm just be a bit delirious talking to Adria as if I think it's Adria coming to help me.
Okay. As the figure comes closer to you, you can see that they've got a shield, sword. They're wearing armor. It is not Adria. Definitely not Adria. Someone you briefly met, but probably have no remembrance of at all. Yeah. So it's just a complete random stranger that's heading your way.
I'll draw my weapon and be like, Adria, where are you? Just a madman, like breeches around my ankles, soaking wet, covered in vomit. Adria!
Dear me.
As I approach Arthas, I will put both hands out and say, "Whoa, lad! There's no need for that. I was sent by your friend to come and help you."
Do you have a weapon sheathed?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how DM wants to adjudicate that, but I suppose I'll be like, I'm going to be delirious. Be like, Adria!
Just go.
Adria, where are you?
This is between you two. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm responsive, just calling out, Adria! Swinging my sword around, pointing it, Adria!
Jack, if you click and hold your character token,
Yeah.
you can decide how far you want to drag it and how close you want to get to Arthas.
Okay. I will move to the other end of the bridge, so I'm not.
Yep, fair enough. So you're keeping a bit of a distance.
I'm not within range of a delirious man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about 15 feet or so across. So it's quite a long bridge. But you can see that he's sopping wet. He's not in a good state. He's holding his stomach whilst also holding a sword out, getting ready to try and defend himself as he feels he's under threat. Yeah, there's something definitely not right with him.
I would just keep shouting, "Mate, I'm just here to help. Put your sword away. I don't want to fight."
Why don't we roll for it? That could be fun. Let's roll for it. Do you want to roll persuasion? And I'll roll. I don't know how the DM wants me to roll, but against my insight or whatever.
I mean, it's up to you. I was just going to let you roleplay it, but if you want to roll.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how affected I am. I think rolling, leaves a little bit of room for
up to you.
Dice to talking.
Up to you.
Yeah, go on. Let's have a persuasion roll. I'll do an insight roll. I'll take mine at disadvantage because I'm
do an insight. Yeah, see if you feel that he's actually telling the truth.
Oh.
Mr. Delirious there.
18, not bad.
That's a really good roll. Disadvantage, Jesus.
Yeah, but a free persuasion ain't doing much, is it?
No.
No.
Your persuasion levels are non-existent at this point. Arthas,
May as well talk to a brick wall.
how do you respond?
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing my sword. I say, "Back, you demon! I need to find Adria. Adria!" And I'm gonna stumble off in this direction.
Yep, you know which way you're going. You're just struggling to get there. So as you pass by the trees and the rocks that you go through, you're putting your hand on there just to support your weight before you feel like you're just about to empty the contents of your stomach again. It doesn't come, but you start retching. But you just get no result. Like there's nothing. At this point, you just don't know what to do. You just want to get to Adria as quick as you can. But just bear in mind the time of day is midnight, or just gone midnight.
But I really hope she's home after all this bloody stumbling around in the dark.
Oh, she'll be home. Won't be.
Whether she'll want to do anything for you is a completely different matter.
Could be a questionable decision, but what else am I going to do? I'm delirious.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm just going to stumble, so completely ignore
I'll
the attacker behind me and stumble my way towards Adria.
I'll
Very
just
well.
keep following him to make sure he's okay. Just
Yeah,
not
okay.
not close enough to be within his range of attack, but enough that I'll be able to keep an eye on him.
Okay, so you two, Arthas, you make your way slowly to Adria's cabin. Jack, you follow just behind, just to keep an eye. Lyra and Levi, back with you. What are you two up to in the tavern, actually?
Oh, I'm kind of just sat there. I'm kind of worried about Arthas, but I'm not much of a conversationalist when my head's going 10 to the dozen. So,
Do you want to read anything? Do you want to take care of anything whilst we wait? You can use this as a short rest if you wish.
I'm supposed to be sat reading a book.
If you want to regain anything, if you've lost anything, I don't know. Do you want to try and recharge any of your stars?
I think Levi would like that. Just ask a few questions as to the kind of things that you come up against in these catacombs. Just get a brief rundown of what kind of things to expect.
Yeah. That's easily enough done. So inside the tavern, there is a book known as the Adventurer's Book. And what it is it's... You know, like when you get a visitor's book at a building and you write your name and etc., etc. Well, this is more about the tales or the stories that people have left as they've come through Tristram and they've gone into the Cathedral. There are comments about the tavern itself and about its services and this and the other, and also the town and what to expect. But there are also things or memories of people that have faced certain enemies down there, and they've come back and they've noticed and they've made notes about it just to help anyone else who does at some point want to go down there. It's kept in the tavern because this is where everybody would in general head before they went into the cathedral. So if you look on your where are we on your journal tab and have a look at the Grand Library, if you go to Monster Lore down the bottom, you'll see that there is a small collection of the things that have been fought in passing by other people and also this party as well. And there's little like annotations on certain pages and stuff like that, and giving you little bits of backstory and detail as to what's there. There's no specific details as to like what sort of health they have or whether they got any special abilities or anything like that. It's just a general, this is what they are and this is what you can expect, or this is what I've encountered. So yeah, flicking through that, you can see anything that's there and available for you to be seen. That's what's noted down in the book. So it might give you a bit of an idea as to what sort of things that you are going to be facing down in those dungeon floors.
Yeah, just spend 10-15 minutes leafing through, having a read of what's down there.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm going to take the Ring of Truth out of the group stash, but I'm also going to start making some potions, if that's okay.
Yes, you can. Right, what have you got? You can make one well, no, actually. You have to do it in a downtime. It's not a downtime, it's just a short rest.
So damaging physically damage. How do you want me to record that?
Well, are you taking it for yourself? Yeah, just add an extra 10 life and then put it on your sheet. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just add it to your sheet. Where your items are. No problem.
Yeah.
Done. That gives you life. What else does it do?
Reduced magical damage by 1 and reduced physical damage by 1 as well.
Alright, so that goes where your extras are written down on the right-hand side.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. So whilst Levi's reading, and you are getting used to your new ring and its powers that it brings, the other two are slowly making their way to the, I'd say, just about the doorway to the witch's hut. Arthas rolls up to the doorway, starts banging on the door. Jack, you watch from a distance. Arthas, is there anything that you say whilst you try to get the attention of Adria? We need to bear with him a sec. That's not a problem.
Am I talking? Have I seen Adria? Is she there? Have I banged on the door
You
successfully?
have banged on the door, very clumsily. You haven't noticed that Jack has actually given. Well, he's following you, but you don't see any lights on. The shack is completely in darkness.
Have we paused the recording now?
Yeah, we are.
Just so I check.
Okay. All I can do is bang on the door, I guess. Adria! Adria!
Okay.
Bang loud, make a racket.
You don't hear or see any movement coming from inside.
Well, that's all I can do. You know, mate, I've stumbled here in a bit of a mess. I can't really do much else. Just keep banging, I guess.
Okay. How long are you planning on spending trying to get some sort of response?
It's only a wooden shack. If she's home, I'll expect her to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
A few minutes.
Okay.
Enough to wake the neighbours. Not that she's got any neighbours.
No. You spend a few minutes just banging and shouting and trying to get her attention as best as you possibly can. And she does not appear. You do not see any lights go on. You do not see any movement or any sound coming from the building.
I just stumble against the wall and slide down to the floor. You know, you lean against the wall and you slide down onto your bum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to do that and just sigh, pull out the potion, contemplate my life choices, and just down the damn thing.
Yep. Alright, so pop in the cork. You get that sweet smelling aroma hit your nostrils, and within one full swig, the bottle is gone. The contents instantly get to work, destroying any form of foreign bodies inside your body, your blood, your stomach, everything. And you feel 100% once more within a matter of seconds.
Well, I suppose that's when my shadow will come and stumble across me, won't he? As I'm coming to my senses again.
Yep. And once again, you can see the figure that you saw before, although you see a lot clearer now. He's following you, and just keep an eye on you, keeping a fair distance away. I'd say a good 20 feet or so. Any moments during the travel.
I'll just shout out. Enjoying the show, big man. Watching a man struggle.
Well, mate, I tried to help you, but then you drew your sword and tried to attack me. So I thought I'd best keep my distance.
Obviously, my weapon's sheathed now, and I'll just sigh and feel a bit grumble to myself, like, what is my life right now? How much do I restore from that potion, by the way?
Everything you've lost.
Excellent.
It's 30 life, 30 MP, and all statuses are removed.
Right, puts it back up. Nice, full health again. Did you meet my friend back there, the witch?
Aye, she was the one that sent me.
Is she okay?
She's a bit wet, but she's alright.
A bit wet? What does that mean?
You'll find out.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a deep breath, I'll sigh, stand up, dust myself off, and head back towards the tavern. And you at least owe me a drink for the free show.
Aye, mate, I can do that.
And I'll walk back with my new friend, asking him what his business here is in Tristram.
Very well. In the meantime, as you two walk back, Levi, you finish reading up on the comments and notes that have been left in that book. Very, very informational, to say the least. No talk of any treasures or anything like that, but you have heard, obviously, from Lyra, and also you've noticed that she has been fiddling about while she was talking with a very ornate-looking ring. That you could suspect that it's not something that she brought with her. It's something that she's found whilst inside the crypts underneath the cathedral. As she has mentioned to you that they have been delving under the cathedral to find all kinds of things like monsters and also chests, which also got your attention. So you close the book, and there's still no sign of Arthas or Jack at the moment. And it's been a good 15-20 minutes or so, possibly even half an hour up to this point. And you're still sat there with Lyra nearby you, and just relaxing in the tavern at the moment. Not much else that you can really do, like to pass the time. Is there anything you have on you that you would like start using or playing if you've got an instrument or something like that?
No, not really. I think I'll just pull over to Lyra and say,
Yeah.
when are you heading back in? Do you come back in tonight, or are you resting tonight, going in the morning?
Probably head back in, actually. I'm still feeling rather revved up and raring to go, so I'll see how Arthas is when he gets back, really.
Well, hopefully he's taking that potion you were talking of.
Well, I don't want to forget where we got to. There is a door that we need to unlock, and I'm worried that I'll forget. So, yeah, we could do with delving back in there, really. But again, it depends on Arthas. Depends if he can get himself sorted or actually do what I told him to right at the very start. Which is drink that.
Yeah, from what I've been reading in this book, it seems like we might need a bit of muscle down there.
Yeah, I gave him a rejuvenation potion a couple of days ago, I think. And he's just been holding off until he got to this point. So I'm hoping now he might actually listen to me. I'm not his freaking mother, but still, who knows?
Have you got any more of these regeneration potions?
Pardon?
Just in case. Have you got any more of these potions, just in case you come across more of these zombies?
I have one more.
Oh, that's good to know.
It was passed to me by our parting friends, just purely because we got them from our looting experiences, and I didn't think they'd need them on their quests back home. So hence why and I show you my ring.
Mm-hmm.
I recovered the ring that we dispersed between us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a very nice ring.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I'm heading back to the tavern and I'm feeling a lot better and a lot stronger, having a chat with my old China that's been escorting me, getting to know his story. What do I learn from you as I'm been asking you about what brings you to Tristram? Maybe give me a couple of things that I picked up from you.
Jack.
Hello.
Yeah. What's Arthur? What are you talking about with Arthas as you walk back to the tavern?
I'll just be asking for your story, like what do I pick up? Any maybe 2 or 3 things I learn about your character, just kind of as a walking back.
Yeah, I was a soldier. I've travelled quite far. From hold on, I'm trying to think properly. From west to east. Just trying to find my place, really. Find somewhere to settle down. But yeah, that's it, really.
I'll tell you about my quest to find Lacdanan, who was my general, as well as my king, who was last seen, entering the crypts, and I'm concerned about what's become of them. So that's my kind of goal right now, is find my old commander. I abandoned my post, and I feel guilty that no one's seen them since. That's my.
That's a good goal to have. That is.
I really looked. Danan was my commanding officer, and he was a good friend once upon a time. I feel I owe as much to try and find his whereabouts, what happened to him, what became of him. This place is cursed, but I feel drawn to the crypts to find them.
Well then, we'll have to see what we can find, shan't we?
Indeed. I explain, so long as our goals align, I'll be a friend.
Aye, me too.
And that's it. I head into the tavern and look for Lyra.
Sitting there rather wet.
Yeah, ditto.
And I look at you and I start laughing. I say, you decided to have a bath?
I look at you soaking wet. I just laugh with you.
So,
I see we've both had a shower.
You see Levi and Lyra sat at the corner table where you got up from earlier, Arthas. They are just sat with each other, just generally chit-chatting until you walk in. And the attention instantly, obviously, focuses on you and Jack just walking in. You are still sopping wet, and also Lyra is as well.
Look a lot healthier, though. That would be the first thing everyone notices. I'm no longer pale and chundering.
Yeah. All the gathering crap that was on his armor and shield and so on has now all been washed away, which is kind of nice. Obviously, it does increase the chance of weapons and armor rusting, but we'll get to that at a later stage. But for now, everyone is seemingly in tip-top shape. So, party. Assuming Jack is going to tag along with all three of you. Levi and Lyra express that they have joined some sort of pact where they're going to travel together, and that he's going to join the party as well, Arthas. And they were just waiting for you and Jack to return to see if Jack wanted to follow suit. So
I turn to Levi and Jack and say, so are you two comrades? Travelling friends? Comrades in arms?
Complete strangers.
We just seem to arrive at the same time.
The gods have plans for us in mysterious ways, my friend.
Aye, they do.
My name is Levi.
I give a quick
And
bow, Arthas.
Yeah, it seems like you're apology, and I thought you were steaming. Didn't realise you were not. I'm sorry.
Never fear. I was just feeling a bit under the weather, but thanks to a quick brew from my old China Lyra over there, I give the empty bottle a quick wiggle. I feel much in tip-top shape now.
And I put my hands on my hips and think, you gave in the end then, did you?
I look like a child being scolded by their mother. Just sort of kick the floor a little bit and be like, didn't really have a choice.
Ah, tut.
Fate saw that Adria would be home tonight.
That's the sauce first, please. She knows what she's doing.
right, well,
I mean, those boys.
well.
Chit chat, I say we get back to our mission. My commander orates and the crypts await us below. Gentlemen, are you escorting us?
Aye, if you'll have me.
Plenty of
Yeah,
goodies
you
to go
lead,
around.
we'll follow.
I'm ready to roll.
Then DM, we will set off party in time.
Wonderful. Lyra, before we do anything, do you want to end this short rest with a hit dice roll to see if you can get your last 3 points back, or do you want to leave it? You got a 50% chance. Say it again. You cut out. No,
Oh.
you're cutting out a bit.
Oh, can I do mana?
Yeah, you can do either. Yeah, I think you're full up on mana, aren't you? What are you on at the moment? You're showing 14 or 14.
Oh, for some reason my character doesn't show on the screen. I think because I update my character sheet rather than the token.
That's why then. Yeah. You need to just upgrade the little numbers in the bubbles. It saves having to open the character sheet. There we go. Okay. If you want to, you can do your mana dice and your hit point dice, or just do one or the other. It's completely up to you. And then we shall head down into the dark depths once more.
That's top me back up nicely.
Oh, very nice, yeah. Yeah. So just click on your token. Here we go.
It's alright, I've usually got my character sheet open because of my spells, so. Right, ready to go.
No problem. All right. So with that then, you all take off towards the entrance to...
And I didn't mean to roll gold, by the way.
the
I think I must
cathedral. At this point, it doesn't matter about how, which order you are traveling in. You know the route, Arthas and Lyra. You know how to get back to where you were. It's going to take you a little bit of time traversing the halls, but you will be able to make it back there. And we are on level 3. So This is all going to be new territory for our newcomers, so you'll just have to basically pick it up as you go. I'll find our tokens. 1, 2, 3.
Can you focus ping once you've got us all loaded in?
Yeah, will do. I haven't got Levi. There he is. Okay, everybody. I just want to try something. 1 sec. Yes, it did work. Although not quite how I wanted it, but it did work. So that's
You beamed us up.
that's a yeah, a success of a sort. Okay. Right then. So I've put you at the start of the level, and you can work your way through it as you go through from there.
The stench of death and decay hangs over this place like a blanket.
So it's not pleasant.
I will lead on. 5, 10, 15. This door, I assume, is still open from last time.
It is indeed.
20, 25, 30. Don't mind the blood. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'll signal to the others to get a move on. Don't hang around in the darkness. Bad things lurk in the shadows.
We do.
Go up and stand by the pillar.
Levi, I will point to the door down the hallway, the second door down the end of the hall, and tell you that we're having some trouble with this door, and I wonder if you might have the necessary wily skills to deal with that particular obstacle for us.
Okie dokie.
There we go. Right, so you all are heading back into the first room, which breaks out into the passageway, which has 2 doors along one side of the wall, and on the opposite side it splits into a second direction. You've already been through this door to Arthas's right.
Yeah, but there's a
the
no,
one,
isn't
no, the one that has not been, or you've not been through, is the one that's further down the corridor.
Yeah, I'll just point out, particularly to Levi, because I'm assuming he's made it clear that he's particularly good with locks, that there's a chest in the first room, as well as a locked door down the bottom of the hall. And just suggest that, you know, if they can offer us any assistance to get into them, we'd be happy to share any goodies that we might come across, procure.
Okay. Do you want to take the chest first then?
There is a chest in this room as well to the right. That was where it was left.
Yeah,
it's right at the far end.
Yeah, I'll keep watching the hall outside. Make sure no surprises come along.
Right. So, Levi, what I need you to do is, as you are walking, if you would just move your character and then let go of the mouse, so it actually looks like you are going space to space rather than just shooting across the screen.
Okay.
If you would do that for
No
me, that'd
problem.
be absolutely great. We've got 2 of you for some reason. Let's delete one. That's not worked.
Yeah, otherwise you look like you've teleported.
I'm going to...
I can't see me now.
It's okay. I think poor Levi got roll 20'd. All right. So you should
Okay.
be here.
Okay, so can I give it a quick check for traps?
You can indeed. What I need from you is a. Are you just looking straight for traps? Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna check it first before I hit the net.
Okie dokie. I think I wrote down yes. Okay, can you make a investigation roll, please? Wonderful. So you spend a few moments looking around and using your expertise, knowledge of traps and chests and how to find and disarm things. And yes, you do notice that there is a canister which is holding a swirling blue energy. It is just off to the side of the right side of the lid, just at the back of the chest. So it's kind of like tucked away underneath it. But carefully, you pull your hand back away from it as to not trigger it.
Okay. What's the range on Mage Hand?
On Mage Hand,
Yeah.
let's check. I'm not quite sure on that one. I'll find out though. It is 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop back 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my Mage Hand to disarm a trap.
Very nice. What does the May Hand need? Okay. That's fine. So I'll tell you what you can do with your Mage Hand is you can get it to try to open the chest, but it can't actually disarm a trap. You'll have to disarm it and then it can be opened, but that's kind of defeats the object of it.
Right, okay. What, even a Mage Hand of Ledgerman? It says you can use speed tools to pick lock and disarm traps at range.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because
like
because your class ability. Yes, yes. Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
reading the first thing. Yes, you can. Yeah. Okay. So how does that work? So without being noticed, dexterity, sleight of hand check. That's fine.
Will it be like a thieves' tools, disarm trap?
Yes, please. Just roll that, and that will instantly cover what you need. Oh my. Okay, so new to this newfound ability of yours, you struggle to get to grips with controlling this hand, as well as maybe some like full-on mages would. And as a result of that, you're unable to disarm the trap. I'm going to go to other people now at the moment, see what they're going to do. Jack, Lyra, and Arthas, what are you doing? Jack and Lyra, you can see that Levi is struggling with this chest at the moment. He's summoned a mage hand, or a spectral hand, that he's attempting to disarm or break a found trap, but it's not having any luck whatsoever.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Spells.
Do we know what triggers the trap? Will it be opening the chest?
Yeah, you don't know. It's a bit big.
It's certainly not my skill set, that's for sure. I can blow it open. But then that kind of defeats saving what's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone try opening the chest, or has it got to be?
No, anyone can attempt it. It's just rogues find it easier.
Or not.
Or not, in this case. With a natural one.
I'll tell you what then. I will go and attempt to unlock this chest, and I shall be prepared for whatever gets thrown at me after opening it.
That's the thing. I've had all sorts of responses from opening chests.
Very well.
So run and take cover when you've opened the damn chest.
Very well. That's not a problem. Right, so what are you doing, Jack, to the chest? Are you trying to disarm the trap before you open it, or are you just going to try and open it and take whatever happens?
I'm just going to open it and take whatever happens.
Okay.
You got lockpicks.
And this is the other thing, yeah. Do you have any lockpicks or keys?
Oh, no, I don't think I do. Oh,
Did you have do you have a thieves kit?
no, I don't. I didn't. To be fair, when looking, I thought, no, I'm not going to need a lockpick, so I won't take one. No, I don't.
Okay.
Could we
You
smash
could,
the chest open?
You could, yeah, if you want to. That is one option. Another option is you could always speak with our resident rogue, and he could lend you one of his. He's used one of his charges already, so with the mage hand, so that will drop down. But he's still got another 2 uses of it before it fully breaks, so it's up to you. Or you can just go at it yourself. It's completely your choice.
Tell you what, the save charges, I will attempt to break it open.
Okay. So what I want you to do then, as you are physically trying to break it open,
Yep.
are you using your weapon or are you using foot, hand, what?
Probably weapon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll just a normal hit, like a normal attack for me.
Okay.
And anything but a 1 is what you want.
Anything what?
Anything but a 1. So 2 plus basically is the difficulty.
Right, okay, fair enough.
As you are breaking it open with brute force. A dirty 20. Very nice. So yes, you strike the chest. What's your strength modifier, please?
Zero.
+2. Oh yeah, sorry,
Oh,
yeah. No, that's your proficiency. Yeah, so you do have a 0 in your strength, which in this particular event is going to play in your favour. So roll a d100 for me. So to do that, you'll need to open up the side panel to your left where it says dice, or you can do /. You can do a command, do / roll 1d100.
Oh, I need a D100, don't I?
Yeah. A 43. Okay. So as you strike the chest, the lid flies off, and you leave the canister at the back. It cracks open instantly and starts spraying out a gas, which feels very, very cold as it covers you. I don't need that anymore. I need... Where is it? You notice that the gas turns to a solid and freezes as it connects with you. You're going to take... as a result of this, you're going to take... 1 point, that's a really good roll, of cold damage. And I need you to make another... In fact, no, I'm doing this because it's my trap. You are not chilled or frozen in any way. So it's just a blast of cold that hits you for like minimal damage. And that's it. There's not much else to say about this trap. It's just a quick bolt of frost as it hits you. You reel back slightly as it collides with you. You feel the cold instantly hit your skin, but it is not so strong that it leaves any form of chilling effect on you. So that's all there is. You take 1 point of cold damage. With the box now open, you can examine to see what's inside. Roll a d8 for me. A 6. Very nice. So there are 6 items, or 6 chances at finding items within this box.
Nice.
What you need to do is click on your token.
Yep.
And then see the little pink boxes that appear up the top left corner.
Yes.
Yeah. I want you to click on the search. 1 sec. Just double check to make sure I've got the right one. It is the... it's not that one, is it? Nope, it's not that one. It is the... not that one area. Right, so where it says search area, what I want you to do is I want you to click on that. Just do it once. You've got 6 times that you need to do this. The moment it comes up saying nothing else is found, I want you to stop clicking it.
Okay.
Okay. So if you do that... Wow. Alright. Wow.
Well,
Not bad.
nice.
Hey, you got the touch. All right, so now we're going to see if any of those are magical. So you've got one. So the ring is obviously magical straight away, as it says, because they are always magical. We'll deal with the scroll later. So you've got a small club, a set of ring mail, and some leather boots. Lovely. All right, so next to where that pink bar is still, if you go along and you'll get to item rarity.
Yeah.
If you will click that one for your leather, one for the ring mail, and one for the small club. So 3 times, please. Okay. So the club is actually magical. So that becomes non-identified magical. You'll have to identify that to find out what properties it has. But the boots,
Okay.
the boots are just standard leather boots that are stocked in the stores, as is the ringmail, sadly. But it is an upgrade to armor or an extra set if someone needs something, you know. So at the moment, this is all that's been found with you. You can divvy that up at some point. You can do it right now, or you can take the whole lot, as you are the only one that's nearest to the chest, and you can actually just like take the whole lot if you wish. The other thing we're going to do is the 4d20. So roll 4d20 for me, and that's how much gold you're going to get. And we've got to do the scroll as well. 40. Wow.
It's not a bad roll at all.
Yeah. So you got 40 gold that goes in your pocket. And then on the last one, do scroll found for me. It was a scroll, wasn't it? Yeah, scroll. Yikes.
Goodbye.
That's incredible. That's one of the only ways to get around having to bargain with death. You can use a resurrection scroll. That's very, very important. Okay. With that, the box is now empty. You've gathered up everything. So add these items either to your character sheet, or you can do it on the handout that you've got. So your notepad, you can just pop it down there, and just make a note of what they are and where you found them.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
Absolutely incredible.
Just copy and paste all that onto the shared notepad, maybe for now.
Yeah, that's just one way to do it. Honestly, yeah, screenshot it or whatever you can do. Whatever you want to do. Alright, that one's open and empty. There we go.
So I will find out where this shared thingy is.
So roll 20. If you look under the book in the top,
Yeah.
right, and then scroll down to player journals.
Yep.
There's a player notepad, and then there's one in there called group stash, and then you've got your own notepad. You can make a record in either of those. You just got to remember to press edit.
Okay. I'll put it in the group stash now.
That's not storage space. That's just a note space.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this has to be on your person at the moment.
Okay, right, that's fine then. Give me 30 seconds then once I just note all this down. If people want to carry on, you can do, and I'll sort this out now.
No problem. All right, so moving on then. Not a bad little find out of all that. So, and for 1 point of damage, yeah. All right, so Arthas, as you are out and about outside the room, which way are you headed?
Well, I would call out to the group and just say, "Are we all done here?"
Yeah, I think we're ready to move on to the next room. I think that's the locked door, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes. I would head down to the door and again just sort of stand sentry outside waiting for the group to catch up.
Yep, no problem.
Taking a lookout position. Can I roll perceptions if I hear anything untoward or nasty waiting for us?
Yeah, sure. Go up to the door.
Yep.
And give me a perception listening check.
I will indeed. Put my ear to the door and have a little listen. Because we haven't been able to get into this room.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what's on the other side of it?
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, sorry, my character is taking forever to load.
$14. You listen carefully, trying to pinpoint any form of moving, scratching, anything that's coming on from behind the door. You cannot hear anything. It is dead and silent.
Deadly silent. Is it on the other side? I can't hear anything.
Absolutely silent.
Okay, I'll move back towards the group and just kind of say I can't hear anything on the other side, but the door's still locked. And then I'll go back to my lookout position. I'd say it's just about there.
Levi says,
Oh, sorry, go on.
I'll take a look at the door.
I was just because Arthas stands near this torch and looks at it and goes, "Oh, I wonder who keeps these alight."
They're ever bright.
Ever burning torches.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to have a go at picking the lock if I can.
Yeah, no problem. So once again, you use your... Are you keeping your mage hand?
No, I'll just do this one major and let me down.
Okay.
I'll just do it myself on this one.
Okay. All right. So make a sleight of hand check for me then, please.
Oh,
Beautiful.
sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, you kneel down within a few seconds. Click, door opens. You make it look so easy.
I'm looking a bit jealous. Like, how the hell did he do that?
I'm just going to take a step to the side.
There we go. As that is now open.
Okay, guys, door's open.
Well, don't look at me to go first.
No, not looking at you. I'm looking at one of the big boys.
Boys before beauty, I'm afraid.
Well, Jack hasn't gone yet. Why doesn't Jack come and have a little peeky boo?
Why not? Hold up, just give me 30 seconds. Why is this so difficult to get my character out of here?
Let me help you.
Thank you very much. I'm struggling so much with that for no reason.
You got stuck in the door.
Yep, I did.
It's a World 20 thing. Don't worry, you're not drunk.
I should have. Otherwise, I've only had one tankard of ale.
Not even sure you got to finish that, did you?
Nope.
You
No.
Probably.
darted out. All right. So, as the door is opened,
Scared to step in.
you peer in. What you see is what you see. Sulf is ripped.
There we go. Got ya. There we go. Looked clear so far. I will shout back to the rest of the party.
Put your bloody noise down. Awake the dead, quite literally.
Nothing stuck up a guy.
I say back as I'm looking at the old bite mark scar on my arm that infected me. Quite literally waking the dead.
I'm not sure if these things are ever going to move, or if they're just piles of bones.
Ben, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
What's going on? Oh, I'm not in the room. I'm outside.
Yeah, you are outside. You need to enter the room, and then you'll be able to see what's there.
I'm keeping, unless they call for me, I'm just keeping watch out in the hallway.
Fair enough.
Just tell them to keep the bloody noise down.
Okay. Very well. While you play guardsman outside, the other three are investigating the room. What are you doing? The other three? As you can see, there are 6 stone coffins within the room, a bench, and also a chest.
I think we search the tombs first.
Thank you. Levi's going to just duck behind this statue, and he's going to attempt to hide just in case anything jumps out.
Jack's just going to walk straight up to one of the tombs and attempt to push the top off.
Good luck.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well,
Okay, give me a strength check, please.
committed now.
13 stealth. Yep, you hide in the shadows, Levi.
Hold up. How do you roll strength? Sorry.
On your character sheet, just click.
Yep.
Just click on strength.
Oh yeah, right there.
I mean, for you, it's very easy because all your rolls have no bonuses. So it's just, other than the +2, I think you have for your proficiency. But any stat rolls are just flat d20s. A 14. That's a really good roll, and it's a good job that you did make it above a 10 because had you not, you probably would have popped your shoulder out as you force yourself against this stone coffin's lid. You push with all your might that you can muster, and it does not budge an inch. It is solidly locked on there.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Anybody?
stands there and shrugs her shoulders, thinking, "Yeah, I had hope there." I can but hope. We've tried and failed before. This is a 2- and 3-person job. Take your pick. Now walk up to him. Try together?
Yeah, can do.
So, no guarantees what's in it.
Right. So if you wanted to help, I will need Lyra to make the strength roll. If Jack, you want to aid her, you can do a D8 and add that as a modifier to her roll. As you are assisting.
Yep.
So altogether, it's a 14. No, you push as hard as you both can, and nothing budges.
Okay. I think we just leave the tombs as they are, and maybe look at the other 2 things that we could have a look at. Let's not tempt fate, shall we? Let's not test it.
Some might be easier than others. It's whether or not you want to take that chance. We've had these in another room before now, and some shifted and some didn't.
I think if that's the case, then I think we should just go and check all 6. Just Just so we're not leaving any stone unturned, really.
I think the only thing we found though in one of them was gold. Still, better than a broken tooth.
Gold is gold.
Oh, absolutely.
There we go.
Are we
Which one
going
was it?
side? Which way are we going?
Either or, take your pick.
I'm going to call out. You guys still dicking about in there?
This has got a lot faster. Turn around.
Hurry up!
Wendy, if we had some help, this would go a lot faster.
Come on in, we need muscle.
I'm going to pretend not to hear it.
I will point out as well that, as it would be quite obvious, that Arthas is looking like he's getting on a little bit. When he said he used to be a soldier or a knight of some sort, then you could see that his face is starting to get a little bit wrinkly. So he's not quite the young soldier he used to be.
Oh, come on. I know we're the two older players in the group, but gosh.
Yeah, are you trying to say that I'm an old man?
I'm saying
Aye,
you're no
that's
spring
exactly what we're
chicken,
saying.
but you are definitely... you're not old as such, but
Out
you are
bloody
a
race.
seasoned
I'm not a day
fighter.
over 35.
You are a seasoned fighter. Or a knight.
Yeah, I'm still
Right,
about
should we try this one then?
These young bloods need to get a move on.
tea in this time.
Right, so, what's going on in this room? What do you want to do? Levi, you've moved. What's your plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate this bench.
The bench, without any form of rolling needed, the bench is just the bench. It's a bit dusty, a bit dirty, but other than that, I mean, it's not seen anyone sit on it for quite some time. It's mainly a mourner's bench that was placed here so that people can quietly mourn their dead.
Then I think I'll make my way over to the chest in the corner.
Very well. In the meantime, Jack and Lyra, what are you doing?
You've just
We've rolled a 15 together to try and
Oh.
shift this tomb lid.
Not a bad roll, but still no movement.
do some help over here.
Can we just get an insight as to what the strength needed to actually move one of these is, please?
You've got no way of knowing that.
Because each one could be different as well, depending on what's inside the chest, the sarcophagus, and who was buried there will depend on the weight of the lid, I guess.
How could you possibly have any idea of how strong you need to be to lift something if you don't know the actual weight of what it is you're lifting? And whether that is its true weight.
I mean, they look standard, but they don't.
Wow, I think you're just about to find out whether they are or not. So, Levi, what are you doing?
I just want to investigate this chest. I got a feeling it might be linked to these sarcophagus.
Okay.
Or sarcophagus.
Quick. Give me a investigation roll then, please. Are you looking for a trap?
Yeah, basically to see if it's linked in any way to these.
Yep, gotcha.
These coffins. So investigation.
Investigation roll, yeah.
Oh.
You can't discern it.
Okay.
It's not that you feel that something is escaping you. It's just there's nothing apparent to you.
Jack will shout over to Levi, just open the chest!
Okay, here it goes. So I'm gonna open the chest.
All right. As you try to open it, you feel it kick back against you is locked. You
For the
wouldn't
love of
Okay.
lyric, will you hurry up?
hear Arthas
Here we
shouting.
go. I'll try and pick the lock.
Yep, you get your mage hand to do it, or you can do it yourself. Okay.
I'll do it myself.
You spend a bit of time on this one, struggling to find the correct angle in the lock. Your lockpick, your lockpick actually snaps. That you are using. You've got one left to use, and you are unsuccessful in unlocking the box.
Oh,
You feel like you
Jack
almost
shouts
had it.
Jack shouts over. Have you got it open yet?
not yet. It's a bit of a tricky one. I'm gonna try one more time.
Does anyone want to go? Anyone want to go try and help?
Yeah, Jack will.
Okay, go over and help Jack. Roll a d8 for me. And what is it that you are going to try to? What is it you're going to try and do that you are going to help, or is going to be helpful?
You know, that's a good question. I've got no idea myself. I suppose we can
Just
see
give me
what it
some
comes.
words of encouragement.
That counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you encourage him, Levi, reinforcing his belief in himself that he can do it. So roll me a d8, please. A 5, not a bad roll. Okay, Levi, your third and final charge for your picklock.
With your words ringing in my ear, I have again.
You spend less time this time. Some of the knowledge you gleaned from the last time you attempted it, you managed to find the sweet spot and you picked the lock straight away. The chest remains unlocked but shut.
Okay. I'll take it, Jack. Let's take a step back and open this from a distance. Come on. Start making my way back.
Yep.
30.
Yep. Do you want to move your use your mage hand?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you want to move back, Jack, just in case?
Very well. I should be able to.
Arthas is getting quite impatient outside. You can hear him muttering, muttering to
So
himself.
the mage hand moves into position, grabs hold of the lid, and throws it open. Instantly, you see a small flash of light as it does coming from inside the chest. You watch as a blue light comes out from the chest in a ring, and as it does, it solidifies, turning from a gas into a solid, striking everything around it within 30 feet distance. This means it's going to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just about hit both Levi and Jack. Lyra, you are safe. I need you both to make a dexterity save for me, please.
Oh.
Is that just click on the dex?
Yeah, just click on dex save where it says saves on your character sheet.
Dan, what do I hear outside as that goes off?
You hear a Well, it wouldn't really be a booming sound because it's not so much as an explosion. So there's no real sound to it. If anything, you would hear maybe crackling noises coming from as the gas solidifies into cold ice. And it is now covering the area of about 30 feet away from, well, the corner of the room. But obviously you don't see where that is.
No, as everyone's sort of on recoil, I'm going to walk in and go, by the light of Zakharoom in Lyric's name, what the hell are you doing in here?
Yep. So,
I can't find death seeds. Can't find it. Where is that on the sheet?
next to your stats at the top left.
Oh, that's seeds there, is it? I got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Just under your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, there we go.
Lovely. I think you shouldn't have... Oh, hang on. Only a 10. With a +5. Oh, that's a low roll. Right,
Yeah.
so... you both try to get away from the blast as it erupts from the box and just about stretches far enough to hit you. But you just are unable to get out of its range. You both are going to suffer 4 points of cold damage. And you are not affected by any condition. Okay. The lid is open. The mage hand hovers quietly and gently over the top.
Okay.
As you move towards the chest, all 6 of the stone coffin lids slide open, and from out of all of them clamber a skeletal figure, and each one has... Where are we? There we go. Each one has red bones and red blades on them as they start to assemble in front of your eyes. We are going to go into initiative straight away, guys. So I need everybody to click on their characters for me. And then you should see a... hang on, I've got to get the thing up. 1 sec. Where's the button?
Arthas.
There it is. Right. So that's going to be 1. Okay.
That did so much better.
Well, DM did say I'm getting old.
Well, you are.
Hold up. Is Lyra going to roll a 9? If Lyra rolls a 9, it was meant to happen.
I've already rolled, but the turn order got blanked. I'm at an 11.
Oh,
Yeah, Lyra got 11.
you know what? We all rolled odd numbers. It was meant to happen.
That's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine. Don't worry. So Lyra adds a turn 11, and who are we missing? Levi's got 7. Arthas got 3. I'll manually add that. Okay. Well, ladies first. However, we do have 1, 2. Oh no, I don't do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So with the initiatives rolled, I'm going to have a quick look and see who's first. Oh, most of mine apart from 2. Okay, so springing into action then. The first one is going to move towards you, Levi, and take a strike. I'll find the sheet. There we go. He's going to attack with a fire-lit weapon. A 16 to hit you for 3 slashing and 1 point of fire damage. And I also roll a D100 to see if you are suffering a burning condition. You've got 20%, so anything under a 20. Nope. So you are absolutely fine. You're not burning, but you do take a point of fire on top of your 3 slashing. The next one, literally right on top of where you are, Lyra. So I'm going to move him to the side slightly. So he's going to form over here. And it's just going to take a swipe at you. A 23 to hit for 4 slashing and 1 point of fire. And an 87 on D100 means you are not burning.
So 1 slashing, 1 fire. I get a reduction of 1 on physical and 1 on magic damage. So does that put me at 3
so
damage?
it puts you at 3 slashing and 1 point of fire. Okay, moving on, because I've only got 1 strike each. Moving towards...
I'm just going to feed the dog. I'll be right back.
No problem. The next one clambers out and goes directly for Jack. Jack, you're going to be attacked by the skeleton. It is going to 18 to hit you for 3 slashing and 1 fire.
Yep.
We'll see if you're burning. You are not.
Oh.
Which ends that. Next one. I've got 4 in a row here. Obviously, this one is going to come out and approach you, Arthas. Take a swing. 23 to hit with 4 slashing and 1 fire.
Ow.
And that's a 66, so no, you are not burning. And then we move on to Lyra. So, a bit of an ambush going on there. What's your AC? 12, 23. No, that's fine. It's not powerful. Yours is 15. Got 16, 13. 18 roll, that's fine. 12. Oh, 2 23s. Okay. Yeah, so no powerful hits on that one. Just.
What is a powerful hit, if you don't mind me asking?
A powerful hit is when you are struck and the dice or the total of the attack roll is 10 or more above your AC. If it is, then I add the proficiency of the attack to the damage as well.
Okay.
Because normally you won't add proficiency to an attack.
Okay, fair enough.
And you can do it as well. So if you roll really high, which is normally as a result of like a 19 or a 20 or something, the AC of the monsters in general is not that high. But
don't I get a powerful hit on 19 and 20 due to my...
That's critical. This is different.
Okay.
A critical is a powerful hit, yes, absolutely, but there's a lot more things that happen when you do a critical.
Okay.
You can pretty much wreck things if you do a critical.
Where shall I have to see what happens?
I'm waiting on Lyra. I know she's said that she'll be right back. Oh, you're back. Okay. Yeah, so this is the situation at the moment. All 4 of you have been struck. None of you are burning. What do you want to do?
This guy's pretty close to me, so I know my spells are limited at this space. So I will be going straight for acid splash.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be a dexterity save. A 9 is not going to work. So how much damage are we taking? What level are you? 3. So was it 1d6?
5.
Very nice indeed.
That's the damage on that one.
It's not poison, it's acid. Yeah, you cover the bones in acid. There's no one else that's close enough for it to splash onto, so it's just going to focus on that one.
If I'm
What else do you want to do? Did you move? Oh, you did. As you move away, he's going to take a slash at you as a reaction. A 9 to hit. I think that misses. It does. So it's a very clumsy hit after you coat him in acid and basically whittle down his bones in certain places of his body. They completely shrink to nothing. This thing is barely able to keep constructed at this point, and it swings, and you just nip away just at the last moment, avoiding the blow from his fire-imbued sword.
and that's me done.
Okie dokie. Levi, over you.
Okay, I'll take out my short sword.
Mhm.
And I should just attack the one that's next to me.
Yep. Perfect. A 15 ball strike. He's not a demon, so you don't get the bonus +2. It's not a powerful hit, but you do deal 6 points of slashing. However, as you do connect with him, no, ignore that. You don't do any extra damage. I thought you did, but that is 6 points.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah, so you take a big chunk out of him, literally, from that blow alone. Have you got anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'll look to turn an action and disengage.
Yep, bonus action disengage, yep.
And I'll just move back.
So remember, you're back to 30 feet of movement now, so 6 squares.
Yeah.
Because you're in combat.
Good there. Right there. Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Alright, so you can either go here or here. You need to move to squares that are adjacent to each other, not diagonally. So which one do you want to be in? That one or that one?
Just that one here, yeah.
That one? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, movement and attacking is all done in squares adjacent to each other. Right, okay.
I couldn't quite see, it's quite dark in front of me.
Yeah. Good choice, good choice. Right, so the next Burning Dead is right next to Jack, and he's going to move into position, and he's going to get an attack of advantage. A 23 for 3 slashing on 1 fire, please, Jack. What's your AC? Your AC is...
it's 13.
Okay, so that's 10 or above, so that counts as a powerful hit, so you're going to take an extra 2 points of slashing.
Okay, so it's 5 and 1, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Remember, some armor can reduce directly damage, but I think you're wearing leather, so that doesn't reduce slashing.
I am indeed.
And that's all it can do. So we move on to your turn.
Could I? Yeah, I'm going to attack the skeleton in front of me.
Yep, so that's this one. Yep.
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 That's a... Oh, no. Hold on, sorry.
All right.
That one. Hello?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, and that is a 17 to hit for
Great stuff.
5 slashing damage.
Wonderful. 17. Yeah, beautiful. That's going to be a powerful hit on this one. So we're going to give you an extra 2 to your damage, which puts you up to 7 points of slashing damage. Yeah, big hit on that. As you quite clearly see for yourself, as you drive your blade home into its side, you practically like knock him into the next like 5 feet across, and he has to realign himself before he gets too far away from you. But he's struggling to keep animated and in one piece at this point. Okay. You've still got a bonus action, and you've still got a free action for your turn.
Yes, I would like to take a from my. Oh.
From your belt?
Yeah, from my belt, a minor healing, please.
Yep. So you quickly reach down, grab it, pop the cork out the bottle, and then swig it instantly. Just as the skeleton in front of you seems to try and right itself. So you need to look on your character sheet for me. On the left-hand side down the bottom, there should be a section which says, I think...
Global skill modifier, minor potion.
That's the one. If you hover over it, it will highlight. If you just click on it.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh, very nice. So you got a low. So the number's gone blue, which means you rolled a maximum roll and a minimum roll in one of those rolls. But that's really good. 7 points of healing comes, or life comes back to you.
So
So
bonus action as well, Anta.
Yep. So either make a note or any healing potion that you've got on your sheet, just remove it off of your belt slot.
But I shall indeed.
Which is nice and easy for you to do. So you got the hit points back.
And then, is Action Surge a bonus?
I believe it's just something that you do.
Is it?
I believe so. Let me just double check for you. So Action Surge. So you can push yourself. On your turn, you can take an additional action. Yeah, so it's just something that you do. Your second wind is your bonus action, but Action Surge allows you to have another action on your turn.
Sweet. I will take. I will Action Surge then to attack the skeleton in front of me once more, please.
Okay, so that goes to 0. Yeah, roll your to hit.
And that is a 4 to
Four
hit.
is going to miss, I'm afraid. As hard as you try, you cannot land the blow. maybe a bit of overconfidence from the last time as you delivered such a powerful rending hit, but this time, no such luck.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me done.
The 5th skeleton, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get within range of you, Lyra. And he does so. He fumbles big time. Let's see if he disarms. Well, he's got no way to stop it, so he's going to definitely disarm. Let's see where his weapon disarms to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Behind him. By 2 squares. His weapon lands there. He's now completely without a weapon and has used his attempt to strike you and completely whiffed it. So that's going to end his turn right there. Arthas, we're with you. You are currently dealing with one of the skeletons, but it's your choice what you want to do.
I will. Well, I've obviously got a skeleton in my face, so I'll probably have to deal with that issue first, won't I?
Mm-hmm. I would say so, unless you want to move. I don't mind. I mean, I'm more than happy. Right. He's 16. 16 is just shy of a powerful hit, sadly. But we do have 7 points of slashing damage. No extra damage added, so 7 points slashing. Okay. Bonus action and free action.
No, that's all I'm doing. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Cool. In which case, we move on to our second round. The Burning Dead continue their assault. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to move in. It's going to try to continue attacking Levi over there.
Okay.
A 13 to hit you, Levi. I don't think that beats your AC, does it?
I think that missed it.
So you are able to nimbly move out the way of that incoming strike. No problems there. Next one. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's an equal distance. This side. Moving into position to get a flanking attack on you, Arthas. Nope. You turn and just parry the blow very easily with your shield, blocking it with ease. Next up is you, and you are currently facing off against Jack. So Jack, this is just a straight up attack against you. A 6. Wow. These guys, honestly, terrible. And the last one, which you are currently facing off against, so this is a straight up attack against you, Arthas. A 16?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 4 slashing and 1 fire.
I'll reduce that by 2, so I'll take 3.
And we are rolling for burning. Nope, no burning. Okay. After that, Lyra, we're back with you.
I remember to unmute for a change. Right, okay. This skeleton stopped coming so close to me because it's rendering some of my spells absolutely useless. So
I'll have a word with them.
yeah, the one that's closest to me, I'm going to have to acid splash. So.
But acid splash, yeah, okay.
And I've forgotten what I need to roll for that again. So bear with me.
Remember, you can pick anything that's in range. You don't have to go for the one that's next to you. You can pick absolutely anything.
Advantage, and I can't. It just gets a bit silly then. So it's a D6. I'd rather deal with those that's closest to me, otherwise I'm going to end up being
Right.
Quite
So it's got a dexterity save of 13. Is
Well.
that a success? Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bit of 12. So he does it. So your acid literally falls to the side and basically just lands over there. I don't know why it goes that way, but it's a bit weird. What about this one? Oh yeah, there you go. Bubble, bubble.
He's weaponless, so unless he's going to tear off his arm and belt me with his arm, I move back and I'm hiding next to this lovely statue.
He can't hit you with a weapon, but he can try and hit you with his unarmed. So he's going to do so. It's going to be a d20 with plus 2. So we'll do that. D20 plus 2. And we'll roll it. That's a nat. So critically, he strikes you in the side of the face as you move away. Strength modifier is 0, so it's 1 plus strength modifier plus 1. So he deals you for 2 points of damage. You can feel a nasty bruise on your cheek. But what I will do, though, as it does count as a connect, I'm going to see if he burns. He does not.
I've got -1 on bludgeoning damage. Does that count?
It does count as bludgeon damage, yeah. So you'll just take, well, it's 1 plus... he's got no strength modifier, so it's literally 1. And then... Oh, but wait, it's a critical. So no, you don't get to reduce it. Which also means that you do start burning, because it is a critical, so you are burning.
Okay.
Totally overlooked that.
Bummer.
Burning. It is for 5 turns. So each turn, you are going to take at the start of your turn 1d4 fire damage.
Okay.
All right. Levi, with you.
Okay, so as he sprang at me last time, I ducked just to move the get out of the way of the shot.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a potion of healing.
Yep.
Off my belt.
Yep.
Just that one up.
So
Yeah, I've got it. So,
lovely. Yeah. Another blue. Okay. So 6 health back.
and then I'm just gonna, as I come back up, I'm just gonna swing my sword and try and take his head off.
Great stuff. Okay. Oh, beautiful. And what damage as well. The moment your blade catches the side of the head of this creature, it is literally just flung across the room with such an impact. The rest of the body crumbles in the spot, and this skull just literally launches. Nice one. First kill.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm pleased with it.
Yep. So we're still with you. You got your movement and you got a bonus action.
I'm just going to stay where I am for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll just wait there.
Okay. Do you want to put away your weapon and get a ranged weapon out, or are you happy staying as you are?
I'll swap my weapon for the dagger.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try and
I'm gonna go for a
sneak
dagger.
up on one of these guys who
Oh,
are
yeah.
attacking somebody else.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Absolutely. Do you want to? What would that be? That'd be your. Would that be your bonus action? I can't quite remember. I think it will be. Yeah, it's not free action, it's bonus action. Yeah, so that's your bonus action. So sadly, you won't be able to hide this turn, but you can always try and get away and hunt and hide behind the statue next turn and try and get some good sneak damage.
Yeah,
on it.
basically, I think what I'm going to try and do is take one of the guys who are waiting on somebody else.
Yep. But don't forget, either way, you still get
Okay.
your sneak damage because he's within range of a ally within 5 feet. So you will still get that.
Yeah,
You just won't have advantage.
fantastic.
Okay. Burning Dead, that is flanking Jack at this point, is going to continue his assault from behind, which does give him advantage, sadly, Jack. He does roll a 6 to hit with advantage. My goodness. So we ignore that. We ignore that and we move on. You just feel the blade just bounce off of your shoulder pauldron and you're just like, yeah, whatever. We are with you then, Jack. How do you react?
I am going to attempt to kill the skeleton in front of me because he's really annoying me.
Yep, finish him off. Go for it.
Well, I'm going to attempt to. I could still fumble this.
I think you got it. I think you got it. That's a beautiful hit. That's a powerful hit. That which brings you up to 5 points of damage. Overkill. You cleave him in half.
And now I turn to face the other one that's behind me.
Yep, you can do that. Not a problem. So you face the oncoming threat, and there we go. So you've still got your bonus action and your free action if you want to do anything, or if you can do anything.
Yeah, I think I'm done at this point.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, that's me done.
All right, so you just surveying the room as to what's going on and just keeping just a general alertness. Okay. Burning Dead number 5 is going to chase you down. No, he's not, actually. He's going to retreat to pick up his blade. And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which keeps him a good distance away from you, Lyra. As you are there. So, his turn is done. Arthas, we are with you.
I'll just carry on hacking away at my skeleton that I've already weakened.
Yep, go for it. I believe there's that one there. I mean, needless to say, you strike him right where it hurts. You drive your blade straight through his rib cage and split the top half of his body into several pieces. The body, the bones for the legs literally just crumble at that spot.
Yep, that's me.
Wonderful.
Plays xylophone on his ribcage.
Absolutely. The one that's next. Are you turning to face? I'm guessing you're turning to face the remaining.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can't get an advantage anyway because there's no one to enable it. But okay. Yep. So he's going to continue attacking. This time without advantage. That's an 18 to hit you still, though. For 3 slashing and 1 fire. Do you want to use your reaction with your shield, or does that not matter?
I don't think it matters now.
Okay. Yeah, because your armor is quite low, isn't it? Because the dex drop. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he's done. So that's all he's going to do. 3 slashing and 1 fire, then. And we move on to Lyra. So 2 skeletons gone.
Two down, 4 to go, is it?
Or was it 3 down? I don't know. How many we got left? One,
Yeah,
two,
it's
three.
3.
It's 3 down, yeah, because Jack got rid of his as well, didn't he? So that's the 3rd kill of the fight. Okay, good stuff. Yep, so we are with you, Lyra. You are going to take your fire damage. Oh, that's a good burn damage right there. So you take 4 points of fire damage, sadly. You can reduce it if you've got fire resistance of some sort.
Fire resistance, but I have got magic damage reduced by 1.
Yep, so that goes down to 3. And on top of that, in fact, I'm going to put that for you because that would be better. And then your number will drop from that to that. Unless you use a soothing potion, and then that will get rid of the burning sensation.
That's my protection. So, soothing potion off my belt is now used.
Okay, so from next turn, that will not burn you. So we'll get rid of that, and we get rid of that. Okay,
And,
so that affliction is now cured.
and this guy is going to get the wrath of my ray of frostings, considering he's fire-based, a bit of a...
You think that, yeah? Okay.
He's down a little bit,
It's
so...
fair enough to
No,
think so.
I don't think he can hit.
A 9 to hit will hit. 5 points. You do manage to strike him quite strongly with this. So 5, and then... Okay. Does a little bit extra damage than what you would think your spell would normally do at a normal level of power. Do I need to make any... I think I might need to make some sort of roll. No, and its speed... Oh, its speed is reduced. Okay. So he's now moving a little bit slowly. Where's the boot icon? There we go. Yep. So he's reduced down by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Wonderful. Bonus action, movement, anything? Or are you just going to move and...
Keep tabs on what's going off in the room.
Yep. Fair enough. We're back with you then, Levi. Time to put your plan into motion. There we go. Okay, so as you are flanking, you do get advantage, even though you're not hidden, and you still get your sneak attack. So before you roll, tick your sneak attack ability on your sheet. And then you can roll the whole lot all in one go. And don't forget to set it to advantage. And we'll take the highest. Great stuff. Right, so... yes. Yeah, that's beautiful damage. So, moving like speed of light, you move across the room, draw out your dagger, and just stab into the back of the skull of this creature. Your blade poking through where its jaw was, as you have dislodged it with as a matter of your attack. Wow, wait, is that a... Did I add the +4? Yeah, so 7 becomes 9. 13, and then you do your sneak attack damage on top of that, which is 11. So that becomes 24 points of damage. This thing never stood a chance. Oh, you're on mute, Levi.
Do apologise. Yeah, mute to here. And from that, I'll end my turn now.
Great stuff. Well done on that hit, by the way. That was fantastic. Well planned.
Thank you.
Okay.
Felt good.
Yeah, it should. 24 points of damage.
Sweet ass.
All right, Jack, we're with you. There are only 2 remaining.
I'm going to move. Hold on, let me just check.
You've got one that's engaged at the moment with Arthas. If you do strike from the side, you'll get advantage. But if you do move to try and cut off the other one, it is moving. It is slowly hobbling after Lyra in the corner over there. So
Okay.
that's your choices here at this point.
I think I'm going to move down to the one next to. There we go. There.
Yep, gotcha.
And then I'm going to take a swing at this skeleton right here.
Sadly, you don't have the range. From where you are there, you don't have the range. Whereabouts were you?
I was one in front of. Was
There?
I one or two in front? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do have enough movement, so you can move in and you can strike.
Okay, sweet. Let's take a swing at this dude, shall we? There's a 12 to
12
hit
is a
for
hit.
4.
And 4 points of slashing will end this hobble skeleton's life. As you drive your blade down its back, he's unable to do anything about it. So you've used your movement. You've got a bonus and a free action if you want it. If not, we'll move on to Arthas.
Nope. I'm fine, thank you.
Very well. Arthas. You're dancing with this skeleton still.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice hit. That's going to be powerful. But even before the powerful, the amount of damage you've dealt is more than enough to take him down.
Vile beast.
Very well. So with that last strike from the party, the enemy are no longer. Okay, so now we'll move on to the looting phase. So the looting phase is very simple, guys. So all you need to do is you need to make a perception roll each. Once you've done that, I then tally it all up, or you can tally it all up, and you can tell me exactly how much you've got. And depending on what value you've got, depends on what bracket it falls into, and that depends on how many items you find.
Oh,
I use investigation instead of perception.
we're off to a cracking start.
Wonderful. So, loot. At this point, if you had a search spell, you could activate that, and you would get a bonus of a +2 to your roll, plus whatever modifier you had through your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, can I use investigation rather than perception? Or is it all just perception?
It is perception or investigation, so it's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your final scores?
Lyra hasn't rolled yet.
Oh,
Sorry, I was just had to nip to the loo.
that's fine.
Perception. 7.
46.
46 will get you 4 loot table rolls.
One each.
That's 1 each. Okay, guys. So basically, you do exactly the same thing as you did earlier on. So you click on your characters, and then you click on search area that pops up at the top left, and you just click that once.
Lyra, I found your potion on the floor. You must have dropped it.
That I had. I thought of him one.
Wow.
Okay. That's some staffs. Oh, can't wait to see what they are.
Double staff drop. Interesting. So as you rummage around through the area, you find various items within the stone sarcophagus that are situated around the room, along with some gold and a thorium potion. Nothing else is to be found except for there is stuff potentially in the chest which you haven't actually looted. So if you go to whoever wants to do the chest looting, I can tell you that the mage hand is going to be gone because that is definitely time up on that. But we'll get rid of the turn order.
Yeah, alright. Have a go at the chest.
So the chest has had its lid opened, and really all you're doing now, the trap is already set off, and you are just looting it now. So what you need to do is, I will tell you, this one in particular has a D10 attached to it. So can you roll a D10 for me? You want the highest possible? Okay.
Oh, you're
That's
joking.
a shame. That's a shame. You don't have any rerolls at the moment, sadly, so that is all you're going to get. So you're going to get one chance to get a decent item. Click on the search area for me and see what you get. A leather armor. Click on item rarity for me and see if it's magical. It is a standard set of leather armor, so nothing more than what you can buy from the shops.
And
That's
Levi
rubbish.
roll for the staff. Oh no, they're all magical, aren't they? So do they need identifying?
They will do, yeah. They will indeed.
Stick them in your bags. And when we get a breather, I can identify them.
Mm-hmm. So that's that one done. So that room's basically clear. So what do you want to do at the moment, Pi? You're absolutely safe for the time being. If you want to do a short rest, you could. Or if you want to push on, you can.
It's 4 p.m, so I don't mind. Whatever works for you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it DM anyway. So
Okay, not a problem. Well, in which case, then we can leave it there. Gives you a good point to go from for next session.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Progress will be faster, so don't worry about that. It's just because obviously some of you are getting used to the systems, both 5e, D&D, and also the homebrew. So don't worry about it too much. It does pick up, but for the time being, I mean, you've had a decent roleplay session, and you've also managed to gather some decent amount of loot, and you got your first taste of battle, which you all survived pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, so overall, I don't think it's been a bad little outing or adventure into the dungeon for the first time for some of you.
No, it's been good.
So
Well, we
Enjoyed it.
what we
Bit
can
next
do
session, won't we?
is... Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then in the meantime, I believe Jack is unable to make the next session, as it's going to be, I think it's around the 15th, I think it is, or something like that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so as he's got to work, which is, sad, but it has to be done. So we're not going to have Jack with us, so he will remain in this room for the time being. You can go use the bench that's been so long abandoned and just chill for a bit. If you want to, Jack, you can count this as a short rest as you aren't going to be participating in the next session. So you will have a bit more hit points as you rejoin the following session after that. But everyone else, it's open season, and you can continue from where we left off today.
Fabulous. Who else is joining us? Are you joining us next session, Rich?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay, so it'll be 3 of us. No worries.
All right,
everyone.
then we'll do that. We'll leave it there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks very much. It's good. Enjoyed it.
Excellent.
GG's. Maybe the DM won't zombie infect me next time. That'd be nice.
There's no guarantees, no promises. But
Keep
she does.
information.
Lyra does have a spare potion.
Actually, we can use it. But the lady balls and use the damn thing.
Hey,
You just had to make the witch not at home, didn't you? What was she doing? Out picking flowers?
I'm not telling you what she was doing. I said that she was that there was no movement and there was no sound coming from inside and no light. I didn't say she wasn't there.
It was midnight when you turned up.
It's a little wood shack. If someone's banging on your door in a wooden shack, it's gonna wake the dead up.
Providing
Yeah.
it's heard.
All right, good night. All.
But anyway,
See you later.
Catch you next session.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for that. Bye bye.
Thank you. Okay. Let's... Well, that was a nice little session. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. I certainly did. Lots of lead up to things I wasn't sure was going to happen, but yeah, it was definitely a fun one, shall we say. Let's get that done. Right, thank you to all my players, both old and new. Always a pleasure for my older players, and I hope the new players that have joined us today have enjoyed themselves to a point that they would be happy to return, which will be absolutely wonderful. And we will see them hopefully in the next 2 weeks when we play again. Thank you to all the viewers. Obviously, it's you guys that we like to share our D&D times with. Although you don't get to spend the actual time that we do it, like via streaming or anything like that, we do appreciate that you stick with us through the campaign. And it is nice to get a few comments and stuff like that by people who are watching along, and it is nice to obviously converse about it, but without giving too many spoilers, at least, although it is a very old game, so a lot of you will know, at least game side, what will happen, but there are other things, as I'm the DM, and I've used a little bit of poetic license, there are things that not necessarily anyone will know about apart from myself, so, but when we get to that point, you will see for yourselves, so hope you enjoy that when the time comes. As usual, I will be uploading this to YouTube and also other places, such as our website. In the description for the YouTube video will be the link to our website, which you are more than welcome to click on and go have a look. There's a bit of information about the players, as well as their characters, and you can also find all the previous sessions that we've done, and also a area where we have a remembrance, so we can look back and see all the characters that were from previous campaigns, which spent at least a small amount of time within the campaign, had some sort of impact on it, and obviously I thank everybody who did turn up for that one. And as a memorial section, we've added a way to remember all the fallen or lost characters that have just disappeared or sadly perished whilst fighting the minions of Diablo. But that said, we've also got a Facebook which isn't hugely popular, but I'm hoping it does pick up at some point. But you're more than welcome to go have a look on there. I do update a few things on there, do put some posts, but generally the website is where I mainly focus on. If you do also want to come and talk to us, you can. In the description, I will be placing as per usual, a link to our Discord. You're more than welcome. Anyone that wants to come and have a chat and just message us on there, absolutely fine. Just come and have a chat with us. We're all open to discussion about what's going on. So I'd like to know also on the comment section on the video if you got a favourite character or a moment within the game, within the session, within previous sessions. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to talk about, really, just drop a comment. Give us a like and subscribe if you haven't. And obviously, the more the merrier that we can get on this journey, the better. I would love to have more players, but it's just very, very difficult to have big parties roaming around when the dungeons are so small and everything is designed to be on a smaller scale. But that doesn't stop anyone from joining us on the journey just by watching. So yeah, I'd love to have as many people as possible, and obviously spread the word as well. If you enjoy what you see, then let other people know that this is what's going on, this is what you're watching, and maybe in future, you never know, but maybe at some point you could end up joining us. Maybe you'll be making a character and you'll be journeying through a campaign within Sanctuary that I'm putting on, and you'll be fighting the difficulties that the party are fighting currently now, or other unknown. But anyway, I will be uploading this hopefully tonight, and like I said, like and subscribe, and we will be playing in the next 2 weeks if everything goes well, and we will all see you there. So that brings me to my final thing, and that is, until we meet again, my friends and my dear travellers, goodbye for now.